What's up, credit family? It's your boy, Mr. Credit Banking, and I am back again with another video. Guys, today I am going to talk about one of the worst credit card companies out there, and that company is Credit One. Those guys, they deceive so many people. A lot of people sign up for their credit cards, and in my personal opinion, I think they're junk, guys. If you have one of these credit cards, cancel them right away. I get their junk mail all the time, and that information that they're given, especially for you guys that have trouble credit, you guys are probably feeling like, oh my God, someone's finally going to give me a credit card. And a lot of people fall for the stuff that come in the mail from these guys. And this particular one, even has, it has the Credit One logo, which is very similar to the Capital One logo. All right. And this is the American Express one also too. And so people see this, and everybody wants an American Express card, and hey, you're going to sign up for this credit card, and and you're going to be in for a world of hurt. And I, just so you guys know, I fell for this also too. Back in 2013, right after my bankruptcy, I wanted to get a credit card, and they're one of the first companies to send me an application in the mail, and I did get the credit card, and I quickly learned that it was not the credit card for me because they will fee you to death. And I don't think it's worth it. The limit is very low, and they will fee you to death. I quickly learned that, and I wasn't very savvy about credit cards back then, and I canceled it. And I got me the card I should have gotten, which was Capital One. And the limit on the Capital One credit card that I got back then also was very low too, but at least they weren't feeing me to death. There wasn't a fee for everything that I was doing. So, it was the Capital One was worth it, not this Credit One, and I don't recommend that you guys get a Credit One credit card or any of those subprime credit card companies. I think Premier is another one that I just heard about lately. It's usually all of those ones on and Credit Karma that and if you have bad credit that they're recommending for you guys. Do not get those cards, guys. Those things are junk. If you want to start a credit card, get Capital One or Discover credit cards. Those are way better credit cards to get than these subprime credit card companies. In fact, a couple of weeks ago, I was at lunch with a friend of mine, and he actually had a Credit One credit card. I'm going like, whoa, what are you doing with that thing? Cancel it. And in fact, when we went back to work, I said, you know what? Let's get on the Capital One website, see if you're pre-qualified for a credit card. He was, and he went ahead with his application, and he got a $10,000 credit limit from Capital One for his first credit card from Capital One. He had a Credit One credit card for I think maybe $1,000 credit limit that he was been using and paying on for years and paying fees and all this other junk that Credit One does, and he was able to pre-qualify with Capital One and get a $10,000 credit limit from Capital One, a way better deal. So anyway, guys, if you have a Credit One card, dude, my recommendation that you cancel that thing. That thing is not worth it. You can go get a Capital One or Discover if you're just starting out, if you have bad credit, and those things are going to work out better for you in the long run. So guys, that's all I have for today. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. If you haven't done so before, give me the old thumbs up, and then also if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Mr. Credit Banking out. Peace.